Late models. Bumpy Hedman, Andy Bazell, your front row. Green flags out. We're underway. Bumpy Hedman takes the early lead going to turns 1 and 2. Andy Bazell going to work the outside lanes. Got a full head of steam. They're side by side down the backstretch. Not for long. Andy Bazell takes the lead going into turns 3 and 4. Lap number 1 going to go to the driver out of climber, the 12B, Andy Bazell. Andy Bazell's got a feature win here at Erie's. He's up at the point. Little bit of bobble. Bumpy Hedman tries to fight back down on the inside. Bazell holds on. Bazell, your leader. Bumpy Hedman second. Jason Jinko third. Bob Dorman fourth. And Nicholas Eck rounding out your top 5. Santee started at the tails, got one car. Let's see if he's able to work his way up through the field here. Battle shaping up here for the second spot. Jason Jinko's going to throw it hard into the inside. Slight contact made between him and Bumpy. They're side by side down the front stretch here at the halfway point. Jinko's going to take the second spot from Hedman. Hedman's not going to make it easy though. He's going to use the outside lane here. Then he's going to try to duck back down here. So Bumpy Hedman does the crossover move. They're side by side coming out of turn 4. Jinko holds on. Jinko now in second. Hedman third. Dorman fourth. Nicholas Eck in that 5th spot, rounding out your top 5. 2 flags in the air. 2 more times around for Andy Bazell. Andy Bazell with a good size lead here in heat race number 1. Mill Run Close Center Super Late Models. White flag in the air 1 more time around for the driver out of climber. Andy Bazell with a good size lead here in heat race number 1. So Bumpy Hedman in the B22 finishes third. Jason Jinko works up to the second spot in the 29J. And your winner in the 12B, it's Andy Bazell. We'll see how this one pans out. Knight and Hess bring the field to green. Green flags out. We're underway. Mike Knight down on the bottom. Hess where he likes to be up on the top. They'll come out of turn 4. Knight gets a little bit squirrely. Opens the door for Hess. Hess is going to take a look to the inside of Knight. Side by side they go, turn out 4. Mike Knight going to lead lap number 1. Hollywood Mike Knight leads lap number 1. Hess in second. Ryan Scott and Doug Eck battling for third. Knight picking up where he left off here last week at Erie's. See, Hess throwing it right in there with him. Both drivers not afraid to rip the lip here at Erie's. See how this one pans out. Doug Eck having a good job there, running in third. Ryan Scott going to look to the inside of him. Nothing doing coming out turn 4. Eck holds on to third. Hess tried to look to the inside of Knight there, lost a little bit of ground. We're at the halfway point here, 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Mike Knight having to run perfect laps because if he bobbles just one little bobble there, Hess is right there. Knight runs turns 1 and 2 perfectly. He'll go into turns 3 and 4 here. White flag in the air, 1 more lap to go. Out of turn 4, it's going to go to the 9K of Hollywood Mike Knight. Ryan Scott racing hard with Peck over in turns 3 and 4, loses the handle. So finishing third will be the 20 of Doug Eck. Dave Hess Jr. in the 44 finishes second. And your winner in the 9K, it's Hollywood Mike Knight. Super late models. Chubb Frank, Darrell Bossert bringing the field here to green. Nice slow pace. Green flags out. We're underway. Chubb Frank down on the inside. Bossert on the outside. Bossert sneaks back down to the bottom there. Frank's got the whole shot going in turns 3 and 4. Lap number 1 going to go to the 1-star Chubb Frank. Chubb Frank brings the field here to lap number 3. Darrell Bossert in second. Greg Oakes in third. Chubb Frank gets it really high in turns 3 and 4. Bossert dwindles down that lead a little bit here. Is halfway, 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Darrell Bossert likes that bottom side line. He's able to at least keep in contact here close to the 1-star Chubb Frank. Chubb Frank has a good turn 3 and 4. He comes out of there. 5 laps in the books, 3 laps remaining. Darrell Bossert keeps digging down on the bottom, gets right to the back bumper of Chubb Frank. We got a battle going on here with 2 laps to go. Darrell Bossert really good in turns 1 and 2. Chubb Frank a little better in 3 and 4. Bossert's going to drive it hard down to the inside. Frank's got the momentum coming out of 3 and 4. Darrell Bossert's going to make the pass. He's got to do it here in turns 1 and 2. Chubb Frank takes the inside lane there. Bossert not able to get the good run that he was getting previously. Chubb Frank sets her sail one more time. Turns 3 and 4 is going to pick up the 3rd and final heat race in the Mill Run Collision Center super late model. So finishing third in the 22, it's Greg Oakes, 22X. Finishing second in the 22B will be Darrell Bossert. And your winner in the 1-star, it's Chubb Frank. Watson and Santee gum to green here. Good start here. They go side by side into turns 1 and 2. Cole Wanzer's going to make it 3 wide on the inside. Santee's got the upper hand on the outside. He'll take the lead. Wanzer moves to second, and Watson falls back to third. Watson misses turn 4, going to open up the door for the number 4 of Shane Crotty. Shane Crotty's now worked his way up to third, and he's not done yet. Crotty all over the back bumper here of Cole Wanzer. Top 3 cars here, nose to tail. Cole Wanzer has a little bit of a push there. Turn 4 opens up the door for Crotty. Crotty takes the second spot. Wanzer falls back to third. Andy Michaels started at the tail, now up to 4th. Brain Santee, your leader, but he's got a handful with the 4 car of Shane Crotty. Shane Crotty takes the lead down on the inside. Santee going to try to work the outside and keep the upper hand here, but Crotty's going to come out of turn 4, and we're going to have a new leader. New leader is the 4 of Shane Crotty at the halfway point here. 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Santee falls back to second, Cole Wanzer third, and Andy Michaels 4th. Braden Santee's got a good run on the inside of Crotty. Crotty able to hold the momentum coming out of turn 4. 5 laps in the books, 3 laps remaining. Two flags in the air, 2 more times around for the 4, Shane Crotty. Shane Crotty's going to bring the 4 car out of turn 4 and pick up the victory in heat race number 1 for the Hammond Motors Rush Late Models. So Cole Wanzer in the 01W will be 3rd. Brain Santee in the 9 finishes 2nd. And your winner in the number 4 car, it's Shane Crotty. Shane Crotty and Parker bringing the field to green here. Green flags out. We're underway. So David Parker takes lap 1. Cafaro gets a little bit squirrely coming out of turn 2, allows Jinko to close in the gap. Jinko's going to throw it into turns 3 and 4 on the inside and take that 2nd spot. Halfway being shown here, 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining for David Parker in the 2. He's got a pretty good size lead over Jinko. And Rob Cafaro in 3rd. White flag in the air one more time around for David Parker. Jason Jinko's closing the gap. Parker's got some lap traffic ahead of him. Cafaro gets a little bit squirrely there. All right, finishing in 3rd was the 34, Brian Nethers. Finishing 2nd will be the 2 of David Parker. And your winner in the 29J will be Jason Jinko. Jason Jinko. Scott Gerdak brings in the green. Green flags out. We're underway. Scott Gerdak takes the early lead. Bobby Rourke follows him on the inside. He'll go up to 2nd. Stephen Leggett loses some ground here on the outside. Jacob Peterson down on the bottom, battles for 3rd. Leggett trying to hold on there, runs out of real estate. Jacob Peterson moves to the 3rd spot. Jimmy Johnson in the 39J, also working the inside lane here of Leggett. Leggett trying to get to the inside. He tried to pinch her down the bottom. He ends up spinning out and bringing out the yellow here with Jacob Peterson with a pretty good restart on the outside. Threw it a little hard into turns 1 and 2. Gave up some ground. Bobby Rohr able to get that 2nd spot back. Peterson falls into 3rd. Scott Gerdak comes out of turn 4, puts 3 in the books. halfway. 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining for the veteran Scott Gerdak. Gerdak with a pretty good size lead here. Two flags in the air. Scott Gerdak don't care. He's going to keep it on motoring. Bobby Rohr in second. Peterson having a good run here in third. Scott Gerdak's going to come out turn 4 and pick up the third and final heat race for the Hammond Motors Rush late models. Jacob Peterson in the 112 was third. Bobby Rohr in the 11 second. And your winner in the 5G, it's Scott Gerdak. Trip here to Erie's in the 23Z. Bud Watson in 225 and Chad Ramsey in the 14R. Kyle Layton down on the bottom. Hess on the outside. Give the advantage to Layton coming down on the bottom. Kyle Layton leads going into turns 3 and 4. Hess second. Battle carries on for third and fourth. First lap going to go to the 99 of Kyle Layton. Layton leads lap number 1. Hess in second. David Scott has taken the third spot. Dennis Lunger going to try to find some real estate down on the bottom. Unable to do so. Kyle Layton holds on for lap number 2. Layton gets a little bit high in turns 1 and 2, opens the door for Hess. Hess closes the gap a little bit. Layton holds on. Kyle Layton brings him here out of turn 4 for 3 laps in, 5 laps remaining. 1 lap shy of the halfway point in this one. Dennis Lunger gets a little high in turns 1 and 2, opens up the door for 23Z at Timothy Self. Self now up to 4th here, halfway in this one. Two flags in the air, 2 more times around. Kyle Layton, your leader, he's got a whole lot of 44 on his back mirror here. Layton goes high, keeps the bottom open for Hess. Hess not able to make it work coming out turn 2. White flag's going to be in the air this time around. Good race here in heat race number 1 for the Niemeyer's Garage UMP Modified. Kyle Layton holding on here. Hess all over the back bumper of Layton. Hess now able to get to the back corner panel of Layton. Side-by-side battle coming out of turn 4. It's going to be the 99L of Kyle Layton holding on. Pretty good heat race there in heat race number 1 for the Niemeyer's Garage UMP Modifieds. Finishing third will be the slow ride, David Scott. Dave S. Jr. in the 44 was second, and your winner in the 99L, it's Kyle Layton. Lamp here in the 61, and Jerry Killier in the 27K. 7 cars, 8 laps to distance. Green flags out, we're underway. First lap going to go to the 16 of Brightman. Alex Brockway in the 4 from Ashtabula, Ohio. Having a good run there in second, and third is the 28 of Mason Lobb. 2 flags in the air 2 more times round 4. The 16 of Brightman battle for second. Starting to heat up here with Mason Lobb and Alex Brockway. Lobb able to take the second spot going down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air for the 16 of Brightman. Lobb now in second. Brockway third. So finishing third will be the 4 of Alex Brockway. Alex Brockway in the 4 finishes third from Ashtabula, Ohio. Mason Lobb finishes second. He's from Frewsburg, New York. And your winner in the 16 out of Ripley, it's Jason Brightman. Close to picking up that victory last week here at Erie's. And starting at the tail, he's hot as of late. The 777 of John Boardman. Green flags out, we're underway. Chris Withers takes the 21W and starts to pull away. Meanwhile, they're on back, all cars battling for positions. Withers is going to lead lap number 1, Reinwald second. The battle goes on for third. Matt Sampson takes the third spot. John Boardman picked up the victory last night. $1,500 went to him. He's on a good winning streak, and he's trying to keep that going. He started at the tail, now up to 4th. Season opening in the door underneath of Sampson. Sampson able to hold on. John Boardman's worked his way up to third now as we're halfway in heat number 1 for the Kurtz Food Pro Stocks. Chris Withers with a big size lead over the 11R Lane Reinwald. Boardman gets a little squirrely there in turns 3 and 4, opens the door back open for Sampson. Sampson took that third spot, but Boardman's going to try to fight back and get it the third spot back. 5 laps in, 3 laps remaining. Best battle on the track is for third between Matt Sampson and John Boardman. Side by side they go for third with Boardman digging down on the bottom. Sampson working the middle to high group. They'll go side by side down the backstretch. Meanwhile, they're going to get the white flag one more time around for the 21W of Withers. Matt Sampson kind of missing turn 4 there a little bit. Opens the door for Boardman. Boardman not able to take advantage as of yet. Chris Withers is going to come out of turn 4 and take heat race number 1 for the Kurtz Food Pro Stocks. Reinwald second. Third's going to go to Matt Sampson. So Matt Sampson able to hold on to that third spot. Lane Reinwald in second. And your winner, driver out of Waterford in the 21W, it's Chris Withers. About to get underway. Green flags out, we're underway. Shane Appleby takes the early lead going in turns 1 and 2. He's got company in Connor. Connor in the 55C pulls to the inside of Appleby. Appleby able to shut the door going to turns 3 and 4. Appleby slides up a little bit. Connor looks to the inside. Lap number 1 going to go to the 30 of Shane Appleby. Appleby's your leader. Connor's second. Connor digging down on the bottom here. Might add some slight contact there in turn 2. Connor trying to find a way around the 30 of Shane Appleby. He's going up, he's going down. He's to the inside. Could we have a new leader coming out of turn 4? Dead heat Appleby tries to shut the door. Appleby's going to slide way out, open the door for Connor. New leader coming down the backstretch. Tanner Ramsey's now going to challenge for that second spot as Connor's pulling away from Appleby and Ramsey. Connor's going to come out of turn 4 and take the halfway. Similar, 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Battle goes on for a second between Appleby and Ramsey as Connor has left the building here. He's starting to check out with 2 flags in the air, 2 more times around for the 55C. Connor's going to bring the 55C out of turn 4 and pick up heat race number 2 for the Kirksey Blues Pro Stocks. Battle's still going on here coming out of turn 4. Weston McCray going to take the spot. So it was Tanner Ramsey in a 14R taking 3rd, Shane Appleby 2nd. And your winner not going to the, he's got to go to the scales there, or there he goes. He gets Brandon Connor in the 55C making his first trip to Erie. He's got to know where the scales are. Junior in the 620 and Cody Rickard in the 61. Green flags out, we're underway. Jimmy Robertson leads the field here going into turns 3 and 4. Good battle going on for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Lap number 1 going to go to Robertson. Caden Michael works up to 2nd at 17X car. Alex Bush able to get to the inside of Michael there. Michael powers back on the outside. Now turn 4, Robertson going to lead lap number 2. Michael's 3rd, Bush 3rd, Michael's 2nd, Bush 3rd. Bush going to take a look to the outside, see what's going on up there. Opens the door for the 77 of Raiden Wilson. Wilson gets to the inside of Bush, but Bush has got the momentum going in turns 3 and 4. Good race here up front. Robertson hold on here. 3 laps in. Jimmy Robertson, your leader. Alex Bush has got the 67 car riding the top side here. Loses a little bit of ground in turns 1 and 2. Cole Strickland going to look to the inside of Alex Bush. Good battle for 4th. Halfway in this one here, 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Jimmy Robertson gets way high in turns 1 and 2, opens the door for Caden Michael. Michael takes advantage in the 17X car. New leader going down the backstretch. Robertson gives Michaels a hit in the shorts there in turns 3 and 4, but Caden Michaels holds on. Robertson now in 2nd, got some pressure from the 77 of Wilson. Wilson in 3rd. Alex Bush gets some good momentum going on the high side there. He's in 4th. 2 laps remain for Caden Michael in the 17X car. Kate Michaels picks up the victory. So Raiden Wilson in the 77 will finish third. Hold on to the brakes there. Alex Bush racing hard at the line. Raiden Wilson in the 77 was third. Jimmy Robertson in the 80 was second. And your winner in the 17X is Caden Michael. Caden sponsored. So Matt Marcy going to take the, looks like the 2M to the infield there. Battle for the lead goes on here between Aiden O'Neill and Mark Lawrence. Lap 1 going to go to the 99 of Lawrence. Now worked his way up to third. 52 cars got a feature win here at Erie's already. Aiden O'Neill holding his ground on the inside. Domingo's gonna try to gather it back up. And halfway this time by here. 3 laps in, 3 laps remaining. So Domingo Echarvia finishes third in the 52. Aiden O'Neill in the 20 was second. And your winner in the 99L, it's Mark Lawrence. Mark's sponsor. Green flag's out, we're underway. Bryce Anderson's going to come out of turn 4 and lead lap number 1. Brian McGarvey's worked his way up to the second spot. Two laps in of 6. Brian McGarvey closing in on the 44 of Bryce Anderson. Anderson gets a little high in turn 4, right up against the wall, opens the door for McGarvey. McGarvey tries to take the lead on the inside. We have a car on its side over in turn 3. Red flag is out. Green flag's out, we're back underway. Andrew Smith able to take advantage of that restart and takes the second spot from Brian McGarvey. McGarvey going to try to work back on the outside. Let's see how this one pans out. 2 laps remain. See if Bryce Anderson can hold on in the 44. Andrew Smith's got some momentum down the inside. They're side by side for the lead on the final lap. So finishing third will be the 60 of Brian McGarvey. Bryce Anderson, the 44, was second, and your winner in the 26S, last year's point champion, it's Andrew Smith. Final heat race for the L&D Tree Service Challengers. Looks like trouble for the 55X of Haley Moore here. First lap going to go to Caden Kinder. Caden Kinder leads lap number 1. I think Caden Kinder is probably like 14, 15 years old. So young kid trying it out, having a good run here. Caden Kinder leads Will Schmidt in the 5, working his way up to second. Kinder holds on, lap number 2. Kinder leads lap number 2. Caution comes out. Caution comes out. I believe we got some debris on the backstretch. Green flag's out, we're underway. Will Schmidt takes advantage of the inside being open. He'll take the lead down the backstretch in turns 3 and 4. Kinder falls into second. Battle goes on for third and fourth. Patrick Hanlon makes a move on the inside to get by Kinder. Kinder falls back to third. Still having a good run there in third. So Caden Kinder in his second time out finishes third with a good run there. Finishing second will be the 18 of Teresa Maloney. And your winner in the 5 will be Will Schmid.